Okay, hello everyone. So this is a quite serious video and I don't mean to bash vegans or anything. I've had and noticed and had some friends who are very wise vegans and who are just very wise people. I am also not against veganism. What is happening here is a higher perspective look. Okay, this is my Facebook. So there are three consecutive posts I've made. Pardon me. There are three consecutive posts I've made, and I wish to discuss these all in one video. Oops. Okay, well, I guess that was meant to happen. It just switched to this picture. This is not meant to be in this video, but okay, it's obviously meant to be in this video. Okay, you can pause the video. So really it's meant to start on this post. So let's get into it. I only have 2 GB. Relax a little. Do not let these vegans, do not let these naturopaths, do not let these dry fasters. Love that, by the way, I said in brackets. Love the inner cell water, the synovial fluid, the amrita, all of the secretions, etc. The cleaning, blah, blah, blah. And all the other monikers of people, you know, vegans, naturopaths, etc., that's a moniker. Stress you, don't let them stress you too much, okay? With their pushing, the consistent, crazy pushing sometimes. Because even the best in the new world admit we really have not much idea how the metabolism works. You can see people like Audrey de Grey and these, you know, upper level panels of scientists and so on talking about how they don't really understand the metabolism yet. So stop slamming everyone for not doing what you think is God Almighty routines and ways. And now I'm speaking to those neurotic vegans. Because even the best in the world don't know how the metabolism works. We have no complete models yet. So just back up a little bit, you neurotic persons. So this was the post that started it, and I made 2 more posts. The picture reads, I accept and allow change to occur within me. I understand change is not something to fear, but something to embrace. And from there, my soul flourishes freely and abundantly. Here's a quick comment by this guy. Oh, actually, yes, I wanted to see all the comments. Now I said, show Benjamin the complete model and how it's the same for everyone. Now this is a big point because they act, sometimes these neurotic people act like what they're saying goes for everyone. And the next little sentence is a great little pointer to what I'm talking about. Anyway, let's read on. Show Benjamin the complete model and how it's the same for everyone. Do it. I'm waiting. Doesn't exist. Watch some gaunt, cachexic fruitarian will probably comment how they are thriving. Yeah, please, the middle leg, pull that one. Other comments, important enough because a woman, well, like I said here, a girl commented. I deleted that girl's comment, not woman's comment, because she was saying I unfriended you and she mentioned the animals, and we're going to mention the animals. Like I said here, we'll mention the animals when I weave it together. Then the second comment here, I saw a vegan post of a burger has inspired this second post here. Let's see, are there other comments? Oh no. Yes, and I wrote here, thus in the morning I will make my reply video to Mike the junk food vegan for YouTube. Oh yeah, you think that's an unfair name to call him? Well, let's see in a minute. I like what I said here. Please, by all means, comment. I've already got my reply ready as usual because a lot of people bastardize me straight away and get very offended. Your comment, then I'll say, okay, wonderful, good for you. Thanks for working the Facebook algorithm by commenting my status so it shows to more people. You work for me now. Cool. A little bit of my vanity. Yeah, see, this guy gets it, this Fabris Maravigna. And I did see you the other day. I saw that you were on the level. That's why I said, yes, it's nice to meet you, because he's not just coming on bastardizing me and making some real, like, stupid comment towards me or something. So you can read his little comment there, pause the screen. I don't need to read his comment and everything. It's about what I said. Notice, though, he didn't add anything in the way of debunking what I'm saying or something, because look whose words I'm rolling with. Be perceptive and see on a deeper level. Whose words do you think that I'm using here? It said that God's words stand in time, and that's how you can tell. Anyway, and I believe I have a connection to the logos of the planet. Now, listen, I can tell you about endless cultures from Mongolia to Amazonia who eat meat. Now, I'm not endorsing eating meat, and it would appear to me that if you're a vegan, you're most definitely on a higher path than a meat eater. That's why I did show that initial picture. I wasn't going to, but because I don't know how much time I have, but anyway. Saw a vegan post a picture of her burger before. So ignorant, she said, no sentient beings used to make this burger. Lovey, that lettuce, it makes click sounds when being harvested to warn the lettuce next to it. This was first discovered by a Western Australian scientist. I'm from Australia. G'day. That's called, well, let's go back through that. That lettuce makes click sounds when being harvested to warn the lettuce next to it. That's called sense-stored electrical waves, known as sentience. Now, I'm not trying to just put vegans down or something, liquiditarians, breatharians, nothing like that is happening here. This is for your liberation. And is that not why you first got into veganism, at least partly? Perhaps it's just a reset diet more than a continuous diet. Well, some people might disagree, and that's arguable for sure. But we don't know everything. That's what I said. We don't have a complete model of the metabolism. We don't have a complete model of reality. Did you notice? Not even Terence McKenna's Time Wave Zero is a complete model. It's just a little partial model. And as he says, and I agree, this place is stranger than you can suppose. Anyway, let's read on. The 7 wonders of the world, to see, to hear, to touch, to taste, to feel, to laugh, and to love, is going to lead us into the next picture. The final post I made on this. Let's see my comment first, if I made a comment. Oh yeah, I said, oh yeah, you've got a problem, but you're allowed to treat people this way, and I'm referring to the first line here, or the second line, treats them like, and I'm talking about vegans, treats them like they treat meat eaters. I said I was born this impressive. Because you know how vegans are always really going like so hard at the meat eating thing, right? Yeah, fair enough, but sometimes you guys are being very neurotic, and I don't feel that is the way, actually. One more for the vegans. Sorry to pick on you guys. I mean, I could put other words there, but it's really the vegans I find more neurotic than, say, the breatharians and liquidarians and stuff more. Which is veganism as well, yes, I'm not stupid. So that's why, really, and veganism means more than just eating a certain way. Yes, I realize it's really a lifestyle, like surfing is a lifestyle. Veganism is about, did that belt come from the cow? Was a cow used to kill that belt that's holding your pants up, etc.? All products, not just food. So that's why I am not anti-vegan, because it really is a higher way of living, obviously. I'm not really even attacking here too much. I am a little bit attacking, but I'm trying to liberate more. Just the neurotic vegans with the food stuff. And the previous post, I think really got at that with what the girl was saying in ignorance, that, she showed a burger. It must have had a patty on it that was not meat, because she had a patty on it. I don't know what it was made from, but it had lettuce on it. And I thought of what that research that I heard about that lettuce click, so they're sentient. Now, there are rungs of consciousness. Yes, I also realized the rungs of consciousness, or concentric circles, wherein a plant, maybe it doesn't think quite as precise as a human neocortex, the most densely ramified thing in the universe. I understand that also. Anyway, let's read on. This really is about your liberation more, because I find I'm a shaman healer, and I meet a lot of people for healing, no doubt, yes? And I continually see the word I mentioned before, kachexic, gaunt, fruitarian, vegan, etc. type people. And I have to deal with these people. Some of you vegans are not like me, a healer. All you're doing is eating better for yourself, or you're trying to save the planet and the animals, which is meritable, yes, and good on you. But there are some out there, and those some are the people I'm addressing, okay? So please do not everybody get offended. One more for the vegans. Sorry again. Sweet dreams, murderers. I mean, how does it feel, Because did you know plants can see, hear, smell, taste, and touch too? Like an animal? Maybe the animal has a few more higher thoughts. And then the human, man of the hue, has even higher thoughts, yes. But it's still sentience, it's still feeling, is it not? To see, hear, smell, taste, and touch like a plant? Is it not still feeling? Thus you are still a murderer, murdering the lettuce. This is not my quote that I'm about to read. Mind can accept any boundary anywhere, but the reality is that by its very nature, existence cannot have any boundary, because what will be beyond the boundary? That which cannot be, by the way. Again, another sky. That's why I am saying skies upon skies are available for your flight. See, this is about liberation. Don't be content easily. Those who remain content easily remain small. Small are their joys. Small are their ecstasies. Small are their silences. Small is their being. Is, the great one small? I don't think so. But there is no need. This smallness is your own imposition upon your freedom, upon your unlimited possibilities, upon your unlimited potential. No idea who wrote that, but it went in my website, consciousazine.net. And I just wrote 2 more posts under this one for your awakening, and www.consciousazine.net, ruining beliefs, lies, beliefs since inception. Sorry about that. So here, let's click right into this picture, because it's a really good picture by, I think, preventdisease.org or .com. Okay. Did you know plants can see, hear, smell, taste, and touch? They can see the direction light is coming from, can tell whether it is intense or dim, and can judge how long ago the lights were turned off. Even time ability, my friends. This ability also allows them to be aware of time. Well, there you go, I said it. They can hear. Plants and their roots can grow towards specific frequencies of vibrations. Can you not also, human? What is even more fascinating is that the roots themselves also emit sound waves, like the lettuce clicking I mentioned. They can smell. They have receptors that respond to volatile chemicals. They can send airborne pheromonal messages, just like a human, that primed healthy plants to prepare for imminent attack, like you uprooting them for your burger. They can taste, just as our tongues contain receptors for different taste molecules in food. Plants contain receptors for different soluble molecules, including jasmonic acid. As taste involves soluble chemicals, it is perhaps not surprising that much of the plant's sense of taste is in its roots, surrounded as they are by soil and water. They can touch and sense fine mechanical forces and are even sensitive to hot and cold, allowing them to respond to the weather by doing things like changing their growth rates and modulating their use of water. This is all sentience. They live in a tactile world, just like you, and touching or shaking plants is often enough to reduce their growth. I agree, because I've been playing with plants my whole life, and I am also known as the $30 Bandit food plant teacher on YouTube, and I make food plant teaching videos. And I know that you can touch plants and they can stop growing and stuff. Okay, now Mike the vegan and animals are to be addressed. So it's, damn, I had the screenshot. We're gonna have to find that screenshot again.
Hey, it's Mike here, and to get it out now, can you even city? Okay, so I'm gonna start by throwing in my tablespoon of flour and some things I got. I got some popcorn.
Got some popcorn.
A free 30-day
Wait.
memberships. You can try it out, see if you like it. And in case you're wondering, the memberships are...
There it is. Now, right there it says butter toffee. Well, that looks vegan maybe, but it's a junk food. Look at him surrounded by junk foods. These are not Dr. Kazar type superfood packets everywhere, are they? They're way more junky. This is vegan junk food. If this is what we are to aspire to, all hope is lost. Enough said. I don't need to go on. This is junk food. This is not... Does it look like fruits and vegetables there? Or is that packaged goods? And it's not even packaged superfoods, like I mentioned Dr. Kazar's superfoods, because if you look at Dr. Kazar's videos, at least he's got superfoods in all the packages there. And I mean, really, that's more the future. These are not superfoods. Butter toffee, cocoa thins, rice cakes. Come on, people. Right, so the animals. Lastly, to end this, of course, it is all about the animals, the vegans. Some vegans will rest there. They'll rest there. What did we mention before about smallness and resting? Let's go back. Oops. Actually, it was here, wasn't it? In this beautiful quote someone wrote here. The silence is small is their being, but there is no need. This smallness is your own imposition upon your freedom. Okay, that quote there in the middle. Some people will rest with the animals, Ben, the animals. It's all for the animals. I love the animals as a shaman doctor, or a doctor of nature, which is what a shaman is. A doctor of entire nature. I love the animals. I've been playing with plants and animals my whole life. If I walk through the forest, I only go for walks in the forest sometimes just for one reason, to hope I see a new animal. And if I see a new animal, class is in session immediately. All thoughts are put to the background. Complete focus on that animal occurs naturally. This is not something I just go to do. This just happens. That's my being. That's my truth. I love animals. And so you say unto me, so Ben, you love the animals, but you're willing to eat them and cull them? It's not necessarily what I said. These are the words people like to put in my mouth. However, I feel there is a missing piece. The organic portal theme, the theme of spiritlessness, that there are advances, the souled vectors, and that there are stabilizers, the organic portal, spiritless, soulless humans, and I believe the organic portal theme is in the animal world also. Because if you understand the organic portal theme, it's actually an animalistic theme, that the animal body of some people is just a inanimate body, so to speak. Well, that's not really even the correct wording. That they are empty inside, or walking asleep, or dead inside. Just that they are spiritless. They do not have their own spirits, and thus why a lot of, say, vegans, for instance, will band together and, be unmoving and unwavering. And the organic portal theme is spiritlessness, that you don't discover for yourself, you don't think for yourself, you're thinking with other people's thoughts only. That is organic portal nature. I am Benjamin Cowenberg from consciousazine.net, and on my YouTube channel I'm currently producing hundreds of organic portal videos to expand the knowledge and understanding of what organic portal the moniker means. Generally, it's the spiritless humans, okay? Now, there's a part of the organic portal theory I heard in another video somewhere on YouTube that I have to agree with, and it was an epiphany for me. I went, oh yeah, that only organic portals die horrible deaths, get hit by the buses, etc. Die very horrible deaths. Notice how McKenna died. It was not getting, mangled. It was a brain tumor. He experimented. He was a bold pharmacologist. There are no old and bold pharmacologists, like he said. But I agree with that theme. It's very possible, and why? And I don't think it's just possible. I think that's true, that organic portals die the horrible deaths. It's because the matrix chooses to make you fear. So take a double look at things. Think twice is all I'm recommending. This is for your liberation, my friends. Peace, love. Namaste.